We are your home theater and AV questions answered. This is AVRant. Want your home theater or AV question answered by Tom and Rob? Send it to question@avrant.com. Welcome to AVRant. I'm Tom Andry, and I'm here with
Rob H.
Robert. Robert likes some clarification on our comments regarding amps plugged into surge protectors with voltage regulation. He's never had any noticeable issues with his Outlaw 5000 amp plugged into his APC H15. Doesn't want to risk future damage. Should he worry? Are there best practices for the APC he can use to minimize the risk of damage? Should he just plug the Outlaw into the wall? This is one of those if it's not broke, don't fix it solutions here. I mean, the easy answer is just plug it into the wall. That's probably what Outlaw told you to do in the first place. But
I would say read the manual. If they have a recommendation, go with the recommendation, because many times they say, we recommend plugging it directly into the wall.
And almost all of them do. They really, really do. But that's the easy thing, and it's easier than doing anything else. It's just find the plug, unplug it from the APC, plug it into the wall. Bob's your uncle.
Yeah, the clarification of what's happening is... This is actually a bit of speculation on our part, because we're not 100% sure on why this happens the way it does, particularly with some subwoofer amplifiers. But it seems to be when the subwoofer or the amplifier is asking for a massive transient peak right now, right? It's asking for a huge amount of power that actually is enough to cause a small voltage sag, right? It's similar to like turning on some big device. You turn on your dryer, right? And your lights dim a little bit. Right? Similar idea. A huge amount of power is requested, very suddenly. It's enough to cause a small voltage sag. The voltage regulator sees that and kicks in and says, all right, I'm going to pump up the voltage. But it was only a transient peak, and now all of that voltage is present when it doesn't really need to be, and you end up with kind of a voltage spike, and it gets into this weird feedback loop, because then the amplifier tries to clamp down, because hey, I'm getting a voltage spike, so then it tries to clamp down. Then it's now I don't have enough power, and it requests more power, and the voltage regulator goes, okay, I'll give you more power. And it just kind of keeps going up and up and up like this, and before you know it, something blows.
And remember, we're not electricians or electrical engineers,
but that seems to be what's going on.
That seems to be the problem here. But if you haven't had a problem with it, and you're lazy, like I am, and I say that with all respect and love, because I am a very inert person as much as I can be, you might not do anything. And I would be okay with that. But
I've left my AV receiver plugged into my J15, which is a similar thing, has voltage regulation on all the outputs, because your speaker amplifier is rarely trying to request anywhere close to the number of watts that your subwoofer amplifier is.
Right.
That's why I think
my receiver's plugged into the APC as well. So, I mean, unless you have extremely high power-hungry speakers, I don't think I would worry about it one way or the other.
Yeah, it's funny if you put actually, your H15 could show you how many watts you're drawing, and it's probably your AV receiver probably says 160 watts per channel, and if you multiplied that by 7, you're like, but why is it only drawing 80? And it's that's probably the most you're ever drawing.
So I probably wouldn't worry about it, but the correct answer is plug it into the wall. Or do whatever Outlaw says, because that's the answer that's not going to get us sued if if your thing blows up. Want your question answered? Send it to question@avrant.com. This is AVRant.
Now go out and listen to something.